question, which is, how do we even start this conversation? So how do you recommend, or what advice do you give people when they come to you and say, like, how do I even start the conversation about sex and intimacy with my doctor? What do I say? What do I bring up?
I would say, however you're comfortable bringing it up, whatever language you're comfortable using. The one piece of advice I would give is don't save it for the last part of your visit. These are usually very time-consuming questions, and we want to make sure that we spend enough time with you to make sure that you have the answers that you need and the information that you want. And understand that sometimes your provider, depending on their level of training with sexuality, may be as nervous as you are to answer these questions, but that shouldn't stop you. That shouldn't be a reason not to bring it up. Teasley, what do you think about that? Do you feel?
Well, I want to add and empower you folks to know and to understand that sexual intimacy is considered by the World Health Organization as an activity of daily living and a fundamental human right for you to have access to knowledge in healthcare and education regarding sexual intimacy, sexual pleasure. And so I really want to affirm that this is something that we absolutely care about our patients being able to ask about and to be able to participate in, because it's truly considered an activity of daily living, just like eating, dressing yourself, being able to go to the bathroom. So these are really considered fundamental to our daily enjoyment.
Yeah. And I'd like to add to that too, don't be afraid to be very explicit when you bring up sexuality. If you say to me, I'm into kink, I'm into anal sex, any of those things, whatever activities that you participate in, we can take it. And we want to help you. And sometimes being very explicit about what activities you enjoy or engage in and want to continue to enjoy and engage in, help us to give you proper guidance, because depending on those activities, we may have different advice for you that will help to do that safely. Because as Teasley said, this is an important part of your life, and we want you to be able to continue to enjoy that intimacy in whatever form or method you already do.
Yeah. What about with partners?